What is this? Slow bro? I think slow was actually super dope. Comfey? Yeah. Then we got a little bit of Psy spam going in the corner over here. I'm actually super excited to try this out. So hopefully we can get some stuff done. We have a lot of Psychic, but we have a lot of TR energy today. A lot of TR energy. Alright, so we see Gyarados, Rillaboom, Togekiss, Incineroar, Umbreon, and Whimsicott. Really, really cool team. In this situation, Gyarados packs a lot of power. I should probably just go Entity Hat here, right? There are Fake Out users. Oh, I guess he could go Rillaboom. Yeah, because of the Rillaboom, we might want to just switch that one up a little bit. I kind of want to use Slowbro here. I think Slowbro is like super saucy. Oh, what if I just love like Slowbro Entity? That sounds really dope, right? I think it sounds really good. So Slowbro Entity. I think you have to bring the Lax in the mid game because I think I'm gonna get the Trick Room up. I don't think you can really stop it. And then I kind of want to go Lax this game because I should probably just bring the Hat. I mean, I'm gonna be Dynamaxing my Lax, but like Hat is really good versus the Umbreon. Hat's good versus Incineroar in certain situations. It's going to be hard to see. I don't know if that's Iron Ball Rillaboom. That's the main thing we're trying to play around here. Are you Iron Ball or not? Let me actually think if I even want to bring the Entity as a lead. Like, I kind of want to go like Slowbro Comfey. I can set my TR. I can switch in. Like, what would I want to force switch in? I think I'm going to go Marowak. Entity and Hat. Alright, so Marowak's not terrible. And if I lead with Marowak, it'll force him into going after the Snorlax. And so we're not going to set... Sorry, not Snorlax. Force him going after the Slowbro, which is exactly what I want. So we'll see if we can get this up. I think it's Weakness Policy Run. Yo, is that Danger919 subscribing for 3 months? Yo, first sub of the weekend. Can we put some subs up? Yo, welcome to the Cataclysm Club, my friend. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful morning. That guy has a cool... I like that jacket. Awesome. So, like I just talked about, really, really smart of me to not... Right? It was smart of me to not... lead with my Entity because he would have been able to potentially underspeed me. They have the same base speed. I didn't want to mess with Iron Ball, and I didn't want to lose my terrain. The ability to force him to fake out that Slowbro. You know how juicy that Slowbro looks right now as a fake out target. It looks super nice. So I think I'm just gonna go for the Trick Room because I think he's just gonna fake out it, and I'm just gonna switch in my Entity. And I don't think he's gonna. I mean, it's hard to say. He might go for a knockoff play, but like, I think that's okay. If he wants to knock off either of these mons, I think I'll be fine. If he stops me here, I'm in a pretty bad spot, but like, I don't think that he will. So we're going to switch to the Marowak. I could also have used Ally Switch there. He wouldn't have played around Fake Out as well, but like, it would have played around some other stuff. Didn't get an ad for the stream. I didn't send it yet. I usually don't send it until I play a couple games. That way people coming aren't getting the warm-up game. Don't always want to spam people. There's a Fake Out. It's almost like a play the game. So you want to force him into Fake Out. If I just led with this, even if I had the terrain up, if I would have just led with it, right, he would have decided to not use the Fake Out move. Wasting your opponent's moves, conditioning your opponents. It's really, really smart. And now we have our Trick Room. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. And you know what else is easy? Like, this is pretty easy. Shell Sidearm is what we're going to be using here. How are you doing? I'm doing absolutely flawless. Let's actually think about what I want to do here. I think I'm actually going to just protect. I don't really care if he tries to follow me. I think he's going to actually... Sorry, Foul Play. I think he's going to go after the Entity, and I don't really want to die. And so, like, I'm going to try to elongate this process. It's either that or go for, like, an Expanding Force to finish off that Rillaboom if it's Sash, but I don't think that it is. You know, actually, the right play is just to switch in Hat, I think. It's either switch in Hat or switch in Marowak. I'll switch in my Hat. Yeah. Team is dope. I agree. I agree. Yeah, it sucks we're switching out our Entity after this. Oh, we got the Quick Draw. Yo, we didn't even need it. We didn't even need it, but the Quick Draw activating up. People have been wanting to see me use this Pokemon for the longest time. I probably could have Dynamax there, but that's alright. Yeah, Shell Sidearm. I'll Dynamax next turn. I think I'm going to Dynamax my Hat. Whoa, that guy's thick! I'm Life Orbed. I'm Life Orbed. And the way Shell Sidearm works is it targets what's ever weakest, right? So, like, I'm really, really surprised that, like, I assumed he might have been vested. So I was like, well, I'll target his defense stat. I guess Realm has, like, pretty high defense. Goes for the knockoff into the Slowbro, right? That's completely fine. Yo, you let me bring out my Marowak now, right? That's dope. Slowbro spread, because it doesn't look like it's max HP. It's not. It doesn't have any HP. it's actually full attack and special attack. So we can use shell sidearms on both sides. Let me think about this. I think I just want to bring the Marowak. We can finish off the Rillaboom with this and go for a G-Max. I think you have to max smite the Umbreon this turn. I don't think a Deagling would do it. And so I'm going to have to waste some time. Bam. And bam. It's an awesome spread. It's cool, right? It is cool. There are situations where those type of spreads are a lot of fun to use. And I'm pretty sure that's how Shell Sidearm works. Shell Sidearm, from what I read about it, is not like... It's not like Psyshock, where it is a special attack that targets your opponent's defensive stat. From what I read, is it uses your stats, and it hits them where they would be weakest. That's just what I read. I actually made this Slowbro like 2 weeks ago, so like, don't be like, that's not how it works. It's like, well, that might have been how we thought it worked right when the Pokemon was released at the start of the DLC when I made it. Wow, that didn't even KO. That's dope. Shell Sidearm, a Beacon of Hope, and a Rillaboom filled Wasteland, but I didn't even KO with a Life Orb. That was crazy. I should have maxed... Well, Max Poison wouldn't have been that much better. So maybe I should have Max Flared it. Anyways, we're going to be able to take out the Rillaboom. So that's dope. It really, really sucks we didn't KO that Umbreon. Shell Sidearm was more like Photon Geyser. Yeah, that's kind of what I read. It's more like Photon Geyser. And so I really wanted to try a set that was like full offense. Like full offense. Like Life Orb boosted big damage. I can't believe I didn't get that KO. That really sucks. Because I wanted to... you're -1? You're right. Yo. And Rage Potato, drop in the knowledge. We are at -1. I'm still happy. Then I'm really happy at Dynamax because I wanted to get the Confused. Which, you know, that's the first time they hit himself Confusion like ever. I'll take that. I'll take that all the way to the bank. So let's see if we get one more KO. We just pop a Perish Song, win the game. That's the idea. Marowak probably can't pick up the KO here. And note that we're using Shadowbone on this Marowak set. And the reason is, we're using Shadowbone or Poltergeist. We don't actually have any... We don't have any other damaging attacks. We're mostly here for Perish Song and Ghost typing. So I think in this situation, like, it's hard to say exactly. I think I'm just going to Shadowbone there. And if I can take out the Umbreon, we'll be fine. I kind of want to take out the Whimsicott. But, like, I feel like Umbreon can get a little bit out of control. Especially if, like, all my Pokemon are weak against this Umbreon. Umbreon is slower. Yeah, there's the light screen. That's fine. Umbreon should be... No, Marowak should be slower than this Umbreon, I think. We should be slower. Yep, G-Max Smite's gonna be able to finish that thing off. And then all we gotta do is pop that big Perish. Or we can just, like, KO all his mons. Because his Whimsicott is confused now. Right? And it's gonna be at 1 HP. Probably. I don't even know. Did I even put the Thick Club back on this Marowak? Yo, am I that bad? What item is on this Marowak? I don't know if I put a Thick Club back on it. I don't think I put the Thick Club back on it. Yo. Am I playing itemless Marowak right now? That'd be pretty dope. Thick Club's on it. Are you sure? Are you sure? There's a Gyarados. Yeah, that's a good time to pop a Perish Song. Anyways, this Marowak set is really unique, though, and it's made to be like a wall. It's made to soak damage, not really deal it. It has enough stats to, like, KO things that take super effective damage. Alright, there's a Thick Club on it. Yo, what if it was like a Rare Bone and not a Thick Club? Alright, yeah, we are just going to go for Perish Song. And I think I want to take my last turn and just set a max flare because it'll make his first Geyser like super weak. Like, I can go for the Confused, but I'd rather just make it so we can wait out his Geyser. I'd die laughing if it was Rare Bone. Same. Alright, so hopefully we don't lose our Marowak this turn. If we can not lose our Marowak, we'll pop some Protects, go for some switches, and then probably be good. We just gotta wait out a couple turns. Like, right here, he would actually be in a good spot. He's like, he has 3 turns of Dynamax. This Whimsicott set a light screen. He's looking like he would be in a good situation. I don't want to get taunted by this Whimsicott. Yo, I will take that hit in Confusion. I don't think he was taunting me. Oh my gosh, he's protecting with his Gyarados. That's actually not even a bad play. Like, it waits out my last turn of Dynamax. It's, like, not even bad. What a good play. Like, seriously, like, that's a really, really smart play. Yo, I'm excited for the new skate for today. The new skateboarding for today is actually going to be amazing. If you guys are excited, you can go check out the skateboarding channel right here. We're almost at 400 subs, and you can check out yesterday's video right there if you haven't yet. I would love it if you went and dropped some support on that video. That'd make me so happy. We got some time too. All we got is time. So go check out that video if you haven't. And let's see what I actually want to do. Like, I think he's gonna nuke the hat, right? And so I don't really know if I want to protect. I think I'm just going to protect here, right? And then I guess I'll try and Trick Room. I don't want to Trick Room because then he would like the... Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter what move I use here. Yeah, you don't want to Trick Room because then your speed would be reversed and then like at the end of the parish, like he would faint last. Let's see if it's the Marowak. He should just be hitting the hat. But if he hits the hat, I don't know if we'll KO it. There's his Geyser. And it won't KO anything. He might be hitting the Marowak then. Yeah, smart of me to pop the big protect. It's almost like I played the game. Almost. He was just going to let me re-TR him too. That's crazy. Yo, it just looks like I'm amazing. That was actually a solid play from me. Like that protect Marowak play. He's like, what? Why would you protect? Just want to get the Marowak out of the way. Either way, we just send out Entity next turn to pop protect, we win. Like the fact we have a Pokemon in the back. I want to show this ally switch though, because ally switch Marowak is the sauce. Where are you looking? He should be hitting the Hatterene slot this turn to stop TR. He should. Yo, he will never KO my Marowak. And that's his last turn of max too. Remember he max guarded on his first one, and he's orbed. I feel so bad for this guy. I feel so bad. I guess his only real out is to try to like super mega crit my NDD slot, and I don't know. Because Marowak and Gyarados are both going to faint, but Marowak will faint last, so we'll still win. It really doesn't matter. But let's just pop a double protect, win the game. See, like a little bit of Perish in this type of team is actually really good. Because if you look at our team, we have like that Entity hat, we have a bulky Marowak, we have the offensive Slowbro, we have a potential for Snorlax, but in reality, we have just enough offense to pick up a couple early KOs. And then we just send out the Perish, and we're in a really good spot. I think one of the strengths of this team is that it has multiple Trick Room setters. We have Hatterene, we have Slowbro, and Comfey. So almost in every single lead position, we can lead with either an Ally Switch Mon and Trick Room, or a Follow Me Mon and Trick Room, or we can lead a Mon that has both Ally Switch and Trick Room in Comfey that can also support its teammates, or go for After You to make it so you can just hit hard and fast if you want to. Like, this team's absolutely amazing, and we'll take the wins. We'll take the wins. I think you just want to set Trick Room. There's a Sash setter. I think I'm just gonna go Lax. Sorry, not Lax. Let's see though. I mean, I could just max guard and set TR. Because he's gonna go for the self-policy proc. So I'm gonna go Comfey, I think. I could max guard here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with those two. And then I think you want... I still think you want Marowak in the back because you're gonna have to Perish. But the problem is, like, I don't know if we have enough like bulk to be able to get ourselves out of that, you know? Because like Dracovish is still a problem. Slowbro is really... I'm gonna bring the Lax, and I think I want to bring Marowak. I don't really have to worry about priority as much. I think I want to bring the Marowak for Perish Song. We'll see what's going. Let's see. So we might have to go like protect Hatterene, Trick Room with our Comfey, right? Because I think they're going to go for like the Togekiss Crocodile Extreme Speed Earthquake play. So he's going to self-proc his Crocodile's Anger Point, and that would be able to play around like Follow Me's. Watching your Spy Spam YouTube vid and saw you were streaming because of your tweet. Well, there you go. It's almost like I tweet these things out. That's a unique lead. Okay. I mean, we both led like unique leads, I would say. You can't taunt my hat. You can try and nuke it. He's not gonna he's not gonna... This should still work. I should be able to after you a hat, right? I should. Magic Bounce shouldn't bounce back after you, should it? Can I after you this thing? That's a good question, right? Can I do it? What up, bro? Not much. You say Sunny Day? He doesn't need a Sunny Day versus Comfey hat. He has no reason to. Let's see. Like, after you should still work, right? Am I incorrect in saying that? I shoot at the fans and then want Azure to score. I could. I don't want to like. People are probably still asleep, so I don't want to. I don't want to wake people up. It's a little bit rude. Not really rude, but like, it's okay. I'm gonna try this. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? He shouldn't be setting Tailwind or anything like that. He's probably gonna max it, but that's fine. All the boys would come out. I mean, we're just goofing around today. We're using meme teams. Like, I'd rather them all come out when, like, there's a reason. You know, we're just kind of goofing around. Because I know for me, it's like 8 in the morning. It's a little bit early on a Saturday to send out notifications on, like, a new team. In my Discord, I sent the notifications out, but... Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if you can if like magic bounce works like that with after you, and so it's definitely worth like we're experimenting with a lot of things with this team. We'll see. If it does work like that, that's pretty dope. Because I could have used after you TR. That would have been sick. Are you gonna taunt my Comfey? Moonblast. Alright, that's completely fine. No special attack drop. Oh man, 120 viewers and messing around. I mean. Yo, I'm a professional partnered streamer. Yo, you like that after you? What's Venusaur's max moves? It's just like Charizard's. I really am surprised that he decided to max there. Because that would have KO'd a not max Venusaur. And, like, literally Max Zeus is the same power as, like, a Sludge Bomb. He's not gaining anything. Can you use after you TR? Yeah, you can. I just didn't know if you could after you your hat because of Magic Bounce. I did not know. Did he hit my Comfey? He hit the hat. Yo. Alright, well. Shh, don't tell him, Chad. Don't tell him. Shh, shh. Alright, let's see it. Let's see if they read me like a book. Tailwind. Nice Tailwind. I mean, you already had the chlorophyll up. I set the chlorophyll for you. Maxus, where you looking? Where you looking? Don't you know that I have 2 Trick Room setters? See, that's why Comfey's busted. Right? You can go after you and get that speed 100 base speed, which was faster than that Venusaur, right? And then once you get them conditioned, he tailwinded. Full healing is not useful here. I'm just gonna switch in my Lax and kind of get ready to go. And remember, he didn't actually use that Venusaur move yet, so I think I'm in a good spot. That's right. I think we're just gonna Mindstorm it. I think Mindstorm a KO, right? Wait, why did I even set the flare? I should have just Mindstormed the first time. It's okay. Disrespecting Comfey, that's right. Should have my YouTube video last night, gonna upload that tomorrow. Yo, that sounds awesome. Oh, we have a self-promo tab in our Discord if you want to use it. Always feel free. You can promote anything you want in our Discord. Comfey has all my friends are dead syndrome, but the friends won't die. Yes, that's the right idea. Please don't lower my special attack. All right, cool. Did he protected, right? He max guarded. And we expanding force. What's your Snorlax EVs? It's whatever Snorlax EV spread I've used in the past. Let's see if we can find it out. It's like super bulky. I think there's only like 44 in attack. So it's like mostly HP defense with like 44. It's less than 100 in attack. All right, so I think we're just going to go for. I think we're gonna go for the belly drum, as weird as that sounds, and we're just gonna go for the expanding force. Yeah. I think expanding force will still KO the Venusaur, unless it's like. The only way expanding force wouldn't KO is if you had like psychic reduce berry pog. That would suck. I could see it. Or he's gonna try and encore me with that Whimsicott. We'll see. He's probably just gonna KO the hat, and then if he does that, I'll just send out like Inity or something, Comfey maybe. Awesome. Venusaur down. Alright, so we have Marowak. I think I might send the Marowak out. We want Marowak ready. Yeah, that's perfect. We want to use Ally Switch next turn to play around the Encore. We got the belly drum up. Yeah, we just need just a little bit more damage. More than that, I can't stay long. Have a flawless stream. Yo, thank you for stopping by. You missed the power of Comfey at the start of this game. We're getting Comfey. Is that Draco? Yeah, he did. You're dead. Pretty sure he did. That's a +6. And we're going to Ally Switch because we want to play around Encore. We don't want to get Encored into belly drum. And after that, we just set Perish Song, win the game. And if he does Encore, I guess he Encores an Ally Switch. Dracovish protects. Wow, he actually has Protect Dracovish. That's crazy. Show me Encore. Show me Encore. Like, seriously. Show it to me. Sorry, he doesn't have it. He's actually just attacking. Moonblast. Alright, that's fine. Is he Moonblasting? Alright, he's Moonblasting the Lax. No. That's not how we do things here. Sunlight dips. I mean, I think the right play is to just go after the Dracovish still. Kind of want to recycle too, but it's okay. Are you in the World's Pokken tournament with Monster? Yep, I am. I'm in the Players' Cup for Pokken. I'm definitely in that. So we should be able to get this big KO. That's a +6 coming in humongous. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And Shadowbone, like I said, Marowak can't really get those big KOs, but it does a decent amount of damage. And then he only has 2 Mons left. You guys remember what happens when they only have 2 Mons left, right? You remember what we do when they have 2 Mons left? Pop the Perish Song. I want to see what the last Mon is. I'm surprised he actually sent the Dracovish out right there. Crocodile. Alright, I don't think he can self-policy proc it. Like, I don't know. Maybe he can fling that, like, whatever berry. I'm just going to pop the Perish Song. What's our Mono back? It's Comfey, right? I don't need to do it like that. I think the right play is probably just Shadow. I mean, I think I'm just going to ally switch and KO the Crocodile. Because I think, I'd like to play on Superpower the best that I can. You're in the I'm in the Pokken one? Yeah. What time does it start? It starts at 11, I think. Let's go for the Moonblast. Who you nuking, Chief? Oh! He wanted that Lax off the board. Show me Superpower in that slot, and I'll show you a good time. Yo, there's his crit! He should have used it on his Crocodile. EQ, baby! If he's taking out our Marowak, that's completely fine. But you know, you're leaving up the big threat. That's a +6 Snorlax. KO your own Comfey. Yo, thanks for the and one alley-oop. Or not Comfey, Whimsicott. They're the same Pokemon. Ally Switch, yo, Ally Switch is busted. And it's Moxie. I'm actually really surprised that it's Moxie when it's being paired on that Tokus team. That's actually super cool. Isn't it 12? It's 11 a.m. PST. So it starts in like 2 hours. That was like it's Players' Cup. Players' Cup and for Pokken and Players' Cup for VGC are 2 completely different things. 2 completely different things. But I'll take that win. Comfey was like the reason we won that one. Like, far and away the reason we won that one. Is Comfey really good? It's not good versus Pult. It's okay versus Pult, actually. Like, I can go Comfey Slowbro. I can go Comfey Hat, and that's, like, really dope. Let's try that. Comfey Hat. I'm gonna bring the Marowak, even though, like, it's How do I even want it? I'll bring the Lax. I'll bring Laxinity. We'll go, like, heavy into playing Lax this game. No Perish. I don't think you can try and Perish that team. It's a little bit too much damage. Like, you can Perish teams that have, like, a support mon, like a Cleric mon, but you can't really Perish teams that have, like, 6 sweepers. When, like, the weakest Pokemon on their team is like a Pelipper, who we respect. You can't do it. Now, thank you for the game. Dragapult Pelipper. Alright, so let's see. Dragapult Pelipper. Where does that actually get done here? I don't outspeed it, but, like, I can ally switch. Like, my hat can actually just eat this. Is there a reason to switch it, though? I could also just max guard and TR with my Comfey. I think I'm actually just going to switch the Comfey out for a Lax. And go for, like, a Trick Room. Because, like, I should just be able to eat the max attack from the Dragapult. I guess you want to switch Inity in, then. Yeah, I'll switch the Indian instead of the Lax. Pretty sure Hat can eat this from the Pult. What's the advantage of Pelipper over Politoed? It gets, like, Tailwind, it gets Speed Control, it has better typing. I think being a flying type is actually really good. It's a ground resist for things. So, like, a lot of the things you want to pair are steel types, which are weak against ground. Sorry, yeah, they're weak against ground. And so I really think that having that flying type there is actually really nice. So let's see what he goes after. Obviously, he's not going for a dragon attack. So he's going to be Dynamaxing the Dragapult and going for a big ghost attack. And I'm pretty sure that, like, my hat can eat this. I don't think I can eat the nuke. But we'll see. I didn't want to go for an ally switch. I didn't want to ally switch with Comfey. I think I just want to go with, like, don't die, you know? Because we got the ghost reduce berry. And then we'll see if the Pelipper is, like, doing anything. Awesome, we didn't die. If he wants to nuke my hat, you know, we'll probably just scoop. But, like, would you nuke your hat? Would you nuke the hat here? Would you ignore the Comfey? Like, what if ally switched, you know? There's a tailwind. Alright, awesome. Awesome. So Trick Room's up. I can just go redirect for the next few turns, I think. I don't know if I even want to go for a smart, like, I'll go for the follow me, it's fine. And then I think I will actually just smite the Dragapult. Because I don't think we can actually KO it unless we do. And we still might not KO it at all. Alright, let's go. Big max hat. I really like Hatterene as a Maximon. I know a lot of people hate it just because of the RNG involved, but like, even if you had to like, I like the max smite, right? It's cool that it confuses, but I really like that it doesn't reset terrain, so you can still have the psychic terrain, so you can use Expanding Force with your teammates or the hat after you're done. That's what I really like about it. So let's see what he's doing with the Dragapult. Like, I might KO it. I have a lot of special attack investment. He'd also be sashed. Nope, he's done. You're done, and I think the sash is actually on the Pelipper. So the reason we want to do that is to make it so this could potentially hit himself. Is there anything slower than Hatterene? There's a lot of things slower than Hatterene. Slowpoke slower than Hatterene. There's a few things that are pretty slow. Here's Self-Confusion. Please get rid of that sash. Never lucky. Hurricane, go for it. Please no confuse. Please no confuse. That's like rubbing salt in the wound right there. Oh my gosh, why? That's so dumb. Like, I literally confuse you. You go through the confusion and then hit me and have a move that has the same amount of percent chance to confuse me as it did for you to hit yourself a confusion. Never lucky. That's a +1. That's right. Never ever lucky. Some Mudsdale. I think you still just want to try the fall. Like, I'm going to try the Expanding Force. And I'm going to try a Gmax Smite. Actually, I'm going to try the Mindstorm. It's boosted by terrain right now. So like, I just want that Mudsdale gone. What's confusion chance? 30%-ish. 30%-ish. Okay. And you gotta do it like this. It sucks you have to do it like this. Like, I'm going for the Expanding Force. He's gonna be able to Heavy Slam my Hatterene. Oh, what? Mudsdale shook its head. Seems like he doesn't want to move. Oh, he tried to Heavy Slam. And then I hit my Self-Confusion. He tried to Heavy Slam my hat. I thought you're supposed. That's why we use Iron Head, everybody. Hydro Pump. And then he hits a Hydro Pump. After I hit my Self-Confusion. After I hit my Self-Confusion, he uses Hydro Pump. Are we that never lucky? Are we seriously that never ever lucky? Don't you just hate to see it? Sometimes you hate to see it, right? Like the sheer amount of RNG that only ever happens to me, I swear. Alright, so we're gonna take the Mudsdale out. But yeah, the Heavy Slam is not the sauce on Mudsdale. Iron Head is always gonna be a little bit better. Normally they don't really care because they want to max it, but he already Dynamaxed, right? Can I please use my attack? Awesome. Perfect. Is that a wig? It's not. It's not a wig. That's what my hair looks like. Yeah, we livin'. Did he confuse me? What the fuck? Why is he confusing me still? I've been double confused by 2 hurricanes. He hasn't been hidden confusion once? Like, what even is that? Alright. Toxicity, huh? It'd be a shame. Because, like, I'd like to use Expanding Force. But I have 2 Pokemon that are confused. I'm going to try to use Expanding Force. It'd be cool if one of these worked. Misty Explosion Team. I've seen Ken's do it. Come on, Hat, let's go. Oh my gosh, we got it off. OMG. Expanding Force. Confusion was not a factor for me. Alright. Pelipper, yeah, dude, that's a perfect example. Pelipper's so good, and Politoed sucks. You can't say any better than that. Of course he got the confuses. He's Pelipper.